Thank you, Nikki Auntie, for coming and joining, and we are looking forward to hear from you. So, without wasting time, I hand over to you.
Jai Guruji, Sat Sangat ji, and it's always wonderful to be on a platform where you get an opportunity to speak about the greatness of Guruji and him being in our life. And no words can describe what his presence has been and what it is today. मतलब शब्द कम पड़ जाते हैं to describe it, but this also is very important that we keep talking about him wherever we can, so that we can spread the message around कि गुरुजी क्या चाहते थे. I think most importantly हम सबसे as human beings and as his sangat, more than the fact that what his miracles have been or what his blessings have been, because nowadays I just feel that there is endless amount of literature and information on what all Guruji can do, and the sky is the limit. जब हम ये मान चुके हैं और जब हम मान लेते हैं कि Guruji is God, and we know that God can basically, I mean, do about just about anything in this life. So there is nothing that Guruji cannot do or cannot bless us with. But again and again, the question that we need to really ask ourselves, और हम सबको जो पूछना चाहिए वो ये है कि हम उस लायक हैं टू टेक हिज ब्लेसिंग्स, या हम उस लायक हैं टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज इट दैट ही इज ट्राइंग टू डू. My journey with Guruji has been approximately 35 years now, 34 to 35 years, and इस पूरे सफर में, इस 34 years में बहुत कुछ देखा है, बहुत कुछ समझने की कोशिश करी है, एंड आई थिंक गुरुजी ने बहुत कुछ सिखाने की कोशिश करी है. और हर बार ये कोशिश रहती है फ्रॉम आवर साइड दैट हम चीजों को समझें और हम जिंदगी को उस तरीके से जिए जिस तरीके से गुरुजी चाहते. क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ इट वी आर आंसरेबल टू हिम, वी आर आंसरेबल टू आवर गॉड, वी आर आंसरेबल टू हिम फॉर एवरीथिंग. हमारी क्या सोच है, हमारे दिमाग में क्या आता है, हम कैसे अपने आप को कंडक्ट करते हैं इन दिस लाइफ, इन दिस वर्ल्ड, एक एक चीज झलकनी चाहिए कि दिस इज गुरुजी संगत, this is Guru Parivar, and we have to make him proud, I feel, and we it's our duty that we try and follow the things that he has tried to teach us. What exactly has he tried to teach us is something that we it's very simple, but the process is very difficult. Guruji used to say कि बंदा बन जाओ, एंड एक बंदा बनना असली किस्म में और एक एक्चुअल फॉर्म में और एक एक्चुअल, अगर हम इसको समझने की कोशिश करें, इट्स वन ऑफ द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट थिंग्स. बिकॉज इन ऑर्डर टू बी बंदा बनना मतलब मीन्स व्हाट, बी अ करेक्ट एंड राइटियस ह्यूमन बीइंग. तो वो बनना बहुत मुश्किल है, बिकॉज उसके लिए सबसे पहले, जैसे गुरुजी कहते थे, सबसे पहले तो यू हैव टू बेरी ईगो को खत्म करना, और बिल्कुल एक सच भाव से, और एक विद अ लॉट ऑफ ट्रूथ इन योर हार्ट, विद अ लॉट ऑफ ट्रूथ टुवर्ड्स गुरुजी, टुवर्ड्स लाइफ, टुवर्ड्स एवरीथिंग दैट ही ब्लेसेस अस विद, वो रखना बहुत बहुत जरूरी है. एंड इस चीज के लिए हमें कॉन्स्टेंटली अपने आप को चेक करना पड़ता है, हमें कॉन्स्टेंटली देखना पड़ता है कि हम किस दिशा में फंक्शन कर रहे हैं. हमारे दिल में और दिमाग में ऐसा कोई भाव ना आए जो नेगेटिव हो, हम किसी के लिए नेगेटिव ना सोचे, हम मुश्किलों में भी ऐसा हमारा फेथ कभी भी शेक ना करे, हम उसी फेथ के साथ गुरुजी को सुख या दुख में उसी कांस्टेंट फेथ से याद रखें, उसी प्यार को वैसे ही रखें. कभी भी इफ्स एंड बट्स ना आए, चीजें हमारे मुताबिक ना चले तो हम क्वेश्चन ना करें, हम हर चीज को देखने की कोशिश करें कि व्हाट इज इट दैट गुरुजी इज ट्राइंग टू शो अस एंड ट्राइंग टू ब्लेस अस विथ. और ये सारी चीजें हमने धीरे धीरे over all these years of our life and our journey with Guruji we have learned, we are still learning and we will continue to learn. एक गुरुजी से एक हमेशा मेरी एक प्रेयर रही है कि ये जिंदगी शुरू भी हुई उनके चरण पे और ये खत्म भी उन्हीं के चरण पर हो, क्योंकि what it was before, what our life was before meeting Guruji, actually there it was absolutely meaningless. Our life started by coming to Guruji, and I have seen the beginning and the end of our life, end of life at Guruji's feet. I lost my mother about a year plus, so I've seen how Guruji gave us life and how the last breath was also at his feet. And honestly, this is, I mean, इस चीज का हम प्रेयर करें कि अगले जन्म हम ऐसे कुछ कर्म करें कि अगले जन्म में भी हम गुरुजी के पास ही हों. तो that is the, I mean, that should be the mission of life, and that should be the objective of this life, rather than focusing on superficial things and rather than just focusing on things which are very materialistic. क्योंकि गुरुजी बहुत बार उस टाइम पे भी कहते थे कि असली चीज कोई मांगता नहीं है. And at the end of it, what is this asli cheese? Asli cheese is a nishbhav and a complete surrender and love towards him, which has absolutely no mixing up and no ifs and buts. And it is very difficult because we live in this human form, and there are so many things that we are tested for. Guruji ये भी कहते थे कि मैं अपने संगत को नींबू की तरह निचोड़ता हूँ. And believe me, वो टेस्ट कभी खत्म नहीं होते. Those tests are constant and they keep happening. आपको लग सकता है कि अब आपके लिए सब कुछ सेट हो चुका है, but then there is another thing that comes your way. So in everything, in every instance and in every struggle or every obstacle of our life, अगर हम ये सोच के चलें कि this is what Guruji has planned for us and there has to be a bigger reason behind it and a bigger cause for it, तो हम जिंदगी को देखने का हमारा शायद नजरिया बदल जाता है. And that is how we, I think, stand out from the rest of the world who hasn't still been able to reach Guruji. And ऐसे भी बहुत लोग हैं. हमारे फैमिली में भी बहुत बार ऐसे होता है कि हम गुरुजी के बारे में बताने की कोशिश करते हैं, समझाने की कोशिश करते हैं, पर जैसे हमें पता है कि दिस इज गुरुजी's will, बहुत बार लोग नहीं पहुंच पाते. तो दिस इज सबसे बड़ी जो गुरुजी की जो ब्लेसिंग्स हैं वो ये है कि वी आर एट हिज शरण, वी आर एट हिज फीट, we are able to attend satsangs, we are able to listen to satsangs, our heart is open to hearing his miracles. क्योंकि believe me, बहुत बार ऐसे होता है कि गुरुजी की blessings पहुंच ही नहीं पाती towards so many people on this earth even after hearing it. So that is the biggest blessing. Guruji, you reaching Guruji's fold and you being there at his feet, इस चीज को हम कभी भी एट एनी स्टेज ऑफ अ लाइफ इसको कभी लाइटली ना लें. कोई भी सत्संग को लाइटली ना लें, कोई भी सिचुएशन को लाइटली ना लें, क्योंकि इन सालों में गुरुजी के साथ रहने में हमने बहुत कुछ देखा. हमने ये भी देखा कि कई लोग आए और जैसे ब्लेसिंग्स मिली वो गुरुजी के रास्ते, मतलब जो गुरुजी की एक शरण थी उससे चले गए, क्योंकि उनको जो चाहिए था उनको मिल गया एंड दे थॉट दैट वाज द एंड ऑफ लाइफ. तो बहुत लोग आए, बहुत लोग गए, बहुत लोगों ने क्वेश्चन करा, बहुत लोग fell out of the circles. And in growing up with Guruji and going through all the phases of life with Guruji, this was always my constant prayer to him that एक आदमी की जो सोच होती है और जो उसकी एक समझने की जो एक पावर होती है या एक कैपेबिलिटी होती है, वो भी गुरुजी के ही हाथ में है. आज आप क्या सोच रहे हैं और आप क्या सोचना चाहते हैं, that is also being governed by Guruji. And that is the biggest blessing, because if you think right and if you believe in the right way and you understand him in the right way, then I think life becomes pretty simple to follow through. And so this in a nutshell has been the main understanding of reaching Guruji. I reached Guruji in 1992 in January, 1991 में हमारी पूरी फैमिली का एक बहुत सीरियस एक रोड ट्रैफिक एक्सीडेंट हो गया था. एंड उस एक्सीडेंट में सबसे ज्यादा चोट मुझे थी. आई हैड लॉट ऑफ इंटरनल इंजरीज. आई वाज इन कोमा. And I mean, I had multiple internal injuries. I had memory loss, I had paralysis, I had Bell's palsy, I had double vision. My hemoglobin was down to 6. I was very weak. Everything that you can think of. And it was a very, very bad situation in our life, in our family. My parents were devastated because of this uh, accident. They were very emotionally and mentally very troubled to see their child like that. And कोई कुछ नहीं समझ में आया कि क्या करना है. सो जब ये एक्सीडेंट हुआ 1991 में, जुलाई में हुआ था ये एक्सीडेंट. उस टाइम में माय फादर, नाउ जनरल मल्होत्रा, ही वाज पोस्टेड इन जालंधर. एंड उनकी पोस्टिंग वहां पे थी, बट हमें गुरुजी के बारे में नहीं पता चला. जैसे कि हमें आज पता है कि हमारे घर में सत्संग अगर हो रहा है तो हो सकता है कि हमारे नेबर को भी भनक ना लगे कि हमारे घर में सत्संग हो रहा है, और हो सकता है कि वो कभी भी गुरुजी के पास ना पहुंच पाए. तो डिस्टेंस और लोकेशन और क्लोजनेस, the proximity of being with Guruji in terms of the place where you're staying has got nothing to do with Guruji calling you. एंड इंसिडेंटली ये वाली जो पोस्टिंग थी मेरे जो डैड की, वो थर्ड पोस्टिंग थी जालंधर में, और हमें पता भी नहीं चला अबाउट गुरुजी. वी नेवर केम टू नो. So when this accident happened, my parents, we were in Jalandhar and my parents had some work in Delhi. So we had gone for this, for some work to Delhi, and we were coming back from Delhi. And on our way back from Delhi, our car met with a very bad accident near Ambala. And the car was completely smashed. It fell off the road, and I went into instant coma. And from there, I was rushed to the hospital. And I was in and out of a lot of hospitals. I was in PGI Chandigarh, then I was in Command Hospital, Chandi Mandir. And from there, I was rushed to All India Institute, New Delhi. And I had one operation here. And all the doctors told me that, the situation was very complex and they could not actually diagnose or tell very clearly what the prognosis would be and how much would the recovery be. So they had told my parents that it's a very complex case. So let's see what happens later on. But in सब चीजों को, coma, operation, everything took about 9 to 10 months. And हम उन 9 to 10 months में हम वापस जलंधर नहीं गए, क्योंकि we were in Chandigarh since the operation had happened near Ambala. So we were in Chandigarh. From there we came to Delhi, and we didn't go back to Jalandhar for some time. So once जब ये दिल्ली आया और हमारा ऑपरेशन हुआ, तो हमें डॉक्टर्स ने कहा कि आप थोड़ी देर के लिए go back to Jalandhar, because I had what do you call, I had memory loss, of a short span. And so they wanted me to go home so that maybe it would help revive my memory. So we went back to Jalandhar in 1991 in December. And this is Guruji's love, his immense love for us, that he kept sending messages through someone or the other ki Malhotra nu kaho ki mere paas aaye. And my parents were Arya Samaji, so we didn't really believe in Babas and Gurus, and we never even used to go to the mandir too much. We always believed in doing the right thing, but that's it. So immediately to mere parents nahi gaye. But one day in the beginning week of January 1992, there was this auntie who was on her way to Guruji, and she came and she stopped by at our house, and she started talking about Guruji. And me and mom were at home, and as she started talking about Guruji, so my mother, she looked at me and she said that चले गुरुजी के पास. And I just looked at my mom and I said, हाँ, let's go. And I was 11 years at that time. And I think that is a huge blessing, because we know how kids are, and it's not easy to convince children to, go to uh, mandirs or to go to gurus, because my daughter is now 11, and I know how difficult it is to get this part conveyed to them. So the whole feeling of, I think, Guruji putting this in my thought and my mother's thought of coming to him was his blessing, and cannot ask for anything more in life. So this accident was a blessing in a way that happened, and reaching Guruji on the first day still is, it's a very emotional, thing to talk about, because we who've grown up, I've literally grown up with at Guruji's feet, and it just feels unbelievable whenever we talk about it, and whenever I mention, and whenever I get that memory back of the first day of meeting Guruji in Jalandhar, it just seems surreal, and विश्वास नहीं होता कि इतना मतलब so much of love he gave. So the first day when we reached Jalandhar Mandir, and me and mom stepped into the mandir, it was literally like stepping into heaven. And एक जो sense of एक security, calmness, और जो एक sense of just being protected जो आई instantly, वो ही सबसे बड़ा एक, I think, एक पुल था, क्योंकि जैसे ही कदम रखा तो लगा कि बस यही है सब कुछ. And this happened just as we stepped into the mandir. अभी हमने गुरुजी को नहीं देखा था, so we took out our shoes and we went in. And Jalandhar days were unbelievable. वहाँ पे संगत बहुत कम होती थी. कभी कभी सिर्फ 3, कभी सिर्फ 4 लोग. Even the concept of langar prasad proper came in, couple of months later. किसी भी टाइम पे आप जा सकते थे. Chai prasad, samosa, everything was so free flowing, and it was so informal. So when we came in and we saw Guruji sitting on his, asan in, what do you call, in Jalandhar, it was a sight. It was such a powerful sight, that seeing Guruji sitting in that form, in front, he just looked totally 100% so divine, that it was not difficult to understand that he's some great, instant reaction was that he was a huge divine force. And seeing Guruji, मतलब हिम्मत भी नहीं हुई कि हम उनके सामने एक सेकंड के लिए भी रुके. तो गुरुजी को बस ऐसे देखते हुए हम जाके, me and my mom, we sat down behind. And वो ज्यादा लोग भी नहीं थे, they were just about 3 to 4 people, but we went and we sat down behind. And the first day itself, he gave us so much of love, so much. He called us from behind, and he मतलब कोने में बैठे थे, और गुरुजी ने बहुत प्यार से बुलाया, बिठाया अपने चरणों पर, और चरण दबाने को कहा, both me and my mom. And पहले ही दिन गुरुजी ने कहा कि कल्याण किया, which was something probably that my mother needed to hear after suffering, and after seeing, and after going through all of this for so much time. For her, those were some, they were literally like magical words for her. So she felt so much at peace, I'm sure, on hearing, Guruji just say ki kalyan kiya. And then he took his hand and he placed it on my face, and he said that देख इसका खून कितना दौड़ रहा है इसके शरीर में. And which meant, which we understood later, that my hemoglobin was down to 6. I was very pale, and that was Guruji's way of saying that everything is going to be fine. And just by coming to me, I have just kind of reset your entire system. And a couple of days later, Guruji said कि जा अब तू अपना hemoglobin check करा. And when we got the hemoglobin checked, within a couple of days, it was up to 11. just the love for Guruji was, I think, the pulling factor. If I talk about myself only, that was the pulling factor towards him. There was nothing else. It was a magnetic kind of a force, and I am so grateful that I could feel it, and I could, just kind of relate to it, and I just wanted to be there with him day in and day out. And that's how the journey started, and that's how it started, and it's been now 34 years, and there's been no looking back. I cannot imagine our life if Guruji was not in it. And honestly, I don't see meaning in anything else but being his disciple. That is the only thing which is the absolute truth. Guruji कहते थे कि, I mean, having Guruji in your life is the truth. I mean, everything else is subject to change, but what doesn't change is Guruji's presence in your life. And that is something which we need to understand, because there will be constant changes in your life, whether it is in terms of anything, in terms of finances, relationships, anything. And everything is subject to change. But Guruji's love for us remains constant, no matter what. And I think उस सोच के साथ अगर हम हर चीज को देखें तो जिंदगी थोड़ी सी आसान हो जाती है. So meeting Guruji at that time and being, just being given all the love was the starting point, and that's how the journey started. And बस फिर उसके बाद रोज हम गुरुजी के साथ होते थे, रोज. एंड घंटों घंटों गुरुजी के साथ रहते थे. ऐसा नहीं था कि गुरुजी के साथ आप बैठे हैं तो बहुत बातें हो रही हैं, ऐसा नहीं होता था. Sometimes it used to be just absolute silence. We would just be sitting with him and there was absolute silence. तो ना हमारी कभी इन सालों में हिम्मत हुई, ना आज है, ना कभी होगी कि हम गुरुजी से पूछें किसी भी चीज के बारे में. दिल में हमेशा ये ही था कि he knows best, he knows everything. He will answer when he has to answer, if he wishes to answer. And I think that is the ground reality of life, because बहुत बार हम force करते हैं answers from Guruji, which is not right, because he knows the timing, he knows everything. And sometimes हमारे force करने से Guruji, sometimes just to satisfy you, he has to end up doing things or giving you something which may not be actually the right thing, which we realize later. So if ये सिर्फ कहने की बातें नहीं है. आज I know that the entire world is full of people who are speaking and talking and everything, which is great. But the actual test of yours or as a sangat is, are you actually implementing what you say and what you feel? Because बहुत फर्क है और बहुत मुश्किल है. Being Guruji's disciple is not easy, because at some times we feel that क्योंकि हम गुरुजी की संगत है और हम इतना प्यार करते हैं गुरुजी से, तो हमारे साथ ये XYZ हमें मिलना चाहिए. क्यों? क्योंकि हम गुरुजी के डिसाइपल हैं, या हम इतना हमारा इतना प्यार है. बट ऐसा नहीं होता, और धीरे धीरे रियलाइज होता है कि इसलिए नहीं होता क्योंकि वो ही आपके लिए अच्छा है. So it's not easy, and it's never been easy, and but it's been an absolutely divine and a beautiful journey with him, and it will continue to be. So इसी तरीके से जब when I went to Guruji as a child, and I had the beautiful time to be with him day in and day out. I was not going to school because I had missed one entire year of my, school and education because of this accident. So one day when we were sitting with Guruji in Jalandhar, it used to be very informal. Guruji kabhi niche hi baithe hote the hum sabke saath. And Guruji was sitting, and we were just sitting next to Guruji. And then Guruji suddenly told my mother that isko school le jao aur isko agli class vich dal do. इसको अगली क्लास में डाल दो. Now that was not possible because I mean, logically it's not possible because I had missed one entire year of my education, and I was in seventh at that time, and I had missed one entire year. So you cannot get promoted to the next year if you miss one entire year of education. बट गुरुजी ने कहा कि इसको ले जाओ स्कूल. सो जैसे गुरुजी का हुक्म था वो फॉलो करा. वी वेंट टू द स्कूल, वी मेट द प्रिंसिपल, एवरीबडी इन द स्कूल न्यू अबाउट माय एक्सीडेंट बिकॉज देयर वाज अ टाइम जब ये भी नहीं पता था कि इफ आई विल कम आउट अलाइव और नॉट, और वेदर आई वुड जस्ट बी बैक. So everybody knew, and the principal, the moment we stepped in, the principal just said that I don't want her to waste a year of her life because of this accident. I'll just take some small tests of hers and let's promote her to the next standard, and she'll cope up and she'll manage. And this was Guruji's grace. And I know that Guruji can do anything, but पता है बीच में क्या चीज है जो आती है, जो गुरुजी जो हमें देना चाहते हैं और जो ब्लेसिंग है, और हम में इन दोनों चीजों के बीच में जो सबसे बड़ा जो हिंड्रेंस है ना, वो हमारा ही दिमाग है, हमारे ही इफ्स एंड बट्स हैं, हमारे ही क्वेश्चंस हैं, और कुछ नहीं है बीच में. तो वो जो गुरुजी ने जो एक तरीके से जो ट्यून कर दिया था both me and my mother to begin with, and then of course my dad and my brother, we were all on the same page. That was the beauty of the entire thing कि जैसे गुरुजी ने कहा हम बस चले गए. नहीं तो आदमी के दिमाग में आ सकता है कि ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है, या ये वो आया नहीं. और then it just happened that I did not miss this year of my education, and I was promoted to the next standard, and I was back on track in a little bit of time. दूसरी चीज, एक दिन गुरुजी ने मुझे कहा, just I think a couple of days after coming to गुरुजी ने कहा that जो सारी तेरी जो दवाइयां हैं उनको उनकी एक पोटली बना के उसको फेंक दे. एंड आई वाज ऑन वेरी हेवी स्टेरॉइड्स, वेरी हेवी मेडिकेशंस, बट गुरुजी ने कहा और हमने उन सब की पोटली बना के उसको हमने फेंक दी. और वो दिन है और आज का दिन है. आई डिड नॉट touch a single medicine for my accident related issues, nothing. And bit by bit I was getting cured, and I was becoming better. Guruji in Jalandhar used to do a lot of things like pan ke patte. He used to do, he had a treatment room. A lot of things that Guruji used to do. The spoon, he used the spoon on me where he used to light the matchstick. All of these things were there, but it was just, I think, just to give us the assurance कि गुरुजी कुछ कर रहे हैं. But honestly, Guruji I didn't have to do anything. I mean, we were just there at his feet, and that was it. That was all that was required. So ये सब हुआ, and eventually over a period of time, like I said, I was back to normal. My hemoglobin was back. I had lost a lot of hair because of so much of weakness. My hair was back. I was back in school. I was back into my studies. I caught up. I started doing pretty well also in my education. And जब वो मेरा एक ऑपरेशन हुआ था ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट में, तो मुझे डॉक्टर्स ने कहा था कि इस ऑपरेशन के बाद इसको ज्यादा खेलना नहीं है, ना ज्यादा भागना है, बिकॉज वो जो इट वाज अ हेड इंजरी, सो दे हैड sutured some arteries in my brain. So they said that bhagne se those arteries can break again, or anything like that. The arteries can break again. So she should not do any strenuous activity or anything like that. So but जब मैं गुरुजी के पास थी, तो एक दिन randomly गुरुजी ने मेरे से पूछा कि तू तो बड़ा खेलती थी, तेरे को तो खेलने का बड़ा शौक सी. तो मैंने बोला जी गुरुजी. सो गुरुजी कहते कि तू तो बास्केटबॉल टीम में भी थी. तो मैंने बोला हाँ जी गुरुजी. तो गुरुजी ने कहा तू खेलिया कर, तू पूरा जाके अपना like just go and play, like don't think about it. And for me it was like the best thing to do. So I just got back, and I was running, and I was playing, and I was back to my normal self. And it's been that day, and it's been today. So there was no stopping of anything. The point of all of this is that the God can only defy or all medical science. Medical science is absolutely zero in front of his blessings. There is no sense of medical science in front of Guruji. I'm a doctor today, and I know that. I mean, there is nothing that works if Guruji's in front of Guruji's blessings. Nothing. And I mean, anything and everything. Even today, it's not that we don't have to take medicines for whatever issues we have. We have to do as per what we have to do, because एक बहुत important चीज जो मुझे आज लगती है, क्योंकि संगत बढ़ रही है, these kind of miracles are not to tell us and not to say that we don't have to take care of ourselves. It is our duty to take care of ourselves, right? So if today you have a problem or you have an issue and you go to a doctor and the doctor says कि तुमने दवाई लेनी है या ऑपरेशन होना है या कुछ भी होना है, you have to do that. You have to follow that. But if Guruji has to intervene and if Guruji has to show you something or tell you something different, he will do it. But it doesn't mean that हम सारी चीजें छोड़ के और हम बैठ जाएं और हम बोलें कि हम नहीं करेंगे, गुरुजी बताएंगे कि क्या करना है. No, that's not the way it is, and that's not the way we were also brought up. We always went ahead with what had to be done. जो हमारा कर्म है, जो हमारा धर्म है, जो हमारी ड्यूटीज हैं, उनको हमने करते चले जाना है और अपनी जिम्मेदारी खुद उठानी चाहिए. एक एक चीज गुरुजी के ऊपर डाल देना गलत है. एक एक छोटी सी हमने जब गुरुजी सामने साक्षात रूप में सामने होते थे, हमने आज तक जिंदगी में जाके कुछ नहीं पूछा, ना कुछ बोला. और ऐसा नहीं है कि हमारे लाइफ में ऑब्स्टिकल्स नहीं आए, बहुत हैं. आज हम जब सत्संग करते हैं, हम बहुत बड़ी बड़ी जो इम्पोर्टेंट और जो बड़ी लाइफ की जो आउटस्टैंडिंग जो सिचुएशंस और मिरेकल्स हैं, उनके बारे में करते हैं. बट आपको क्या लगता है कि दिन भर कुछ ना गुरुजी टेस्ट नहीं लेते? देयर आर सो मेनी टेस्ट दैट हैपन, देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स दैट वी गो थ्रू, राइट? ईच वन ऑफ अस गोज थ्रू दैट. बट in all of this, what Guruji has taught us in our entire life is that you just do trust your own mind and trust your own sense of your own mind, which should be aligned with Guruji. क्योंकि जब गुरुजी कहते थे कि तार से तार मिलाओ और डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन है, ये बहुत एक बड़ी चीज है. हमें किसी की जरूरत नहीं है इन ऑर्डर टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज गुरुजी ट्राइंग टू टेल अस. किसी की जरूरत नहीं है. जो हमको जरूरत है वो ये है, हाँ, हम सत्संग सुने, हम सत्संग में जाएं, हम बड़े मंदिर अगर हम जा सकते हैं वहां जाएं, लंगर प्रसाद को एक तरीके से ग्रहण करें, शिव पुराण पढ़े. ये यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ्स हैं गुरुजी के, या गुरुजी का मंत्र जाप. ये एक ऐसी चीज है जो नॉन नेगोशिएबल है. ये इन चीजों में कोई इफ्स एंड बट्स नहीं है. इनमें इनके अलावा कोई और चीजें अगर आपको एड ऑन करनी है, वो आप एड ऑन कर सकते हैं. बट ये वाली जो चीजें हैं, ये नॉन नेगोशिएबल है. एंड दीज वर थिंग्स फॉर एवरीवन, फॉर एवरी संगत. Listening to shabads is one of those such an important thing, because I feel that as a child when I listened to the shabads, and that same shabad when I listen to today, it's dramatically different. Maybe at that time I did not even understand much of it, और शायद उस टाइम पे इतनी जरूरत थी भी नहीं. बट आज उस चीज की बहुत जरूरत है. तो आज एक एक आंसर कैसे शब्द के थ्रू मिलता है, एंड वो ही शब्द जो गुरुजी ने ब्लेस किए, आज बहुत कुछ चलता है, उसका कोई फायदा नहीं है. यू जस्ट वेस्टिंग योर टाइम, यू आर जस्ट वेस्टिंग दैट एंटायर टाइम पीरियड दैट यू शुड बी सिटिंग इन डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन विद गुरुजी. जब गुरुजी ने इतने सारे शब्द और रागीज को ब्लेस किया है, तो वो ही चलाने हैं, चाहे आप उस चीज को 10 बार सुनो. We know it that even if you listen to one shabad 10 times, every time you will get something new. It's the same like doing satsang also. Today also I'm doing the satsang about my life. I've done it in so many places. But every time it's a blessing for me also to do this satsang. And every time there will be some other answer that I will get or somebody else will get through the satsang. It's the same for shabad. So shabads are non-negotiable. You should not add on things in the shabads. You should not use your mind. You should not think कि संगत बोर हो जाएगी. ये भी एक चीज है that वो शब्द सुन के ना संगत बोर हो जाएगी. जिसने बोर होना है या जिसने कनेक्ट करना है, वो गुरुजी के ऊपर है. He will make sure who has to connect as to what. Your duty is to follow Guruji's instructions, not to impress the Sangat. Sangat has to get impressed or has to understand Guruji in their own way. So it's our duty to just be directly doing as to what Guruji has said. थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर नीचे चीजों में चलता है, कभी सत्संग 1 घंटे के लिए नहीं हो रहा, कभी 2 घंटे के लिए हो रहा है, 1.5 घंटे के लिए हो रहा है, that's okay, that's subject to a lot of things in life, and plus there are so many satsangs happening. But what is Guruji's ground reality? The ground reality of Guruji is shabads, is satsangs, it's listening to satsangs and all of this, and these are non-negotiable. Shiv Puran, राइट, एंड द बड़ा मंदिर. बड़े मंदिर से ऊपर और कुछ है ही नहीं. बट आज भी लोग भटकते हैं. बड़े मंदिर के अलावा लोग कहते हैं कि चलो हम उधर भी चले जाते हैं, उधर भी चले जाते हैं. मेरा क्वेश्चन हमेशा ये रहता है, अगर गुरुजी सामने साक्षात रूप में सामने बैठे होते, आप क्या वो करते? नहीं करते. सिंपल. अगर सामने गुरुजी बैठे और आपको लगता है कि गुरुजी इज सिटिंग राइट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, आस्क योरसेल्फ, गुरुजी सामने बैठे हैं, आप चले जाओगे कोई और तीर्थ स्थान पे? जितना मर्जी वो तीर्थ स्थान पावरफुल है, बहुत है. द होल, आई मीन, एंटायर वर्ल्ड इज फुल ऑफ दीज होली प्लेसेस, बट वी डोंट नीड इट. We don't need to go there. We have the Bada Mandir right in front of us. Then why do we have to go? फिर क्या फायदा हुआ? So anyway, so these were things which were spoken by Guruji when he was in front. एक एक ईंट गुरुजी ने लगवाई है. I mean, एक एक चीज गुरुजी ने लगवाया है, और एक एक उसमें मैं कहती हूँ एक एक कोने में गुरुजी की blessings हैं. In every, in the mitti, in the mud, in the greenery, in the walls, in everything. Why would we not go there? And having seen all of this happen right in front of our eyes, because the Bada Mandir construction, everything, was happening in front, and how Guruji would talk about it, and how Guruji would say these things, just, makes us realize that Guruji was planning all these things, for us right from the beginning. Because he had to finally bless on a much, much larger scale. He could not do that by being confined to the human form. So he had to leave that human form in order to bless us so much more. So this was all being planned by him throughout. And these things like how I got okay and how I got cured of the medical issue and the medical problem was a huge thing. How I got on with my education was a huge thing. See, this is not how practically things would have happened. This is God's intervention. Then the fact that once एक बारी Jalandhar में, when we were sitting, आई थिंक हम सेवा कर रहे थे. सेवा मतलब बाहर गुरुजी ने कहा था कि सारी सफाइयां करो, सब कुछ करो. तो एंड गुरुजी यूज्ड टू गो इनटू समाधि इन Jalandhar. तो गुरुजी हैड गॉन इन फॉर समाधि एंड हम लोग बाहर झाड़ू लगा रहे थे. एंड आई थिंक एकदम से गुरुजी केम आउट, एंड मैं गुरुजी के कमरे के बाहर ही झाड़ू लगा रही थी. गुरुजी केम एंड ही गिव मी a very tight hug, and he used to call me Moto. आंटी वगैरह भी बाद में आया, because I think कोई तो तरीका चाहिए था to address everybody, so this word came up. But initially Guruji had different names for everyone, and he used to call me Moto in Jalandhar. Then it changed to Nikki in Chandigarh, and then it became Nikki only. But at that time he used to say Moto, and he came and he said कि Moto मैं तेरी शादी ना अशोका होटल विच कराऊंगा. And I was just barely 9th standard at that time, and I was still recovering from my, I'd just gotten out of this accident, and I was just getting my confidence back in life, and I had no thought process in this direction. Plus, I was so young in 9th, like barely, 13 years old or something like that. So when he said that, and I remember my mom was also there, so we just kind of smiled, we giggled, and we just forgot about it, and life went on. So बहुत सारे सत्संग्स हैं छोटे छोटे बीच बीच में, but the main satsangs are these. So finally, when I was completing my bachelor's in physiotherapy, and I was in my final year, and I remember my mother came to me in Bangalore. and for my final exams. And just as I was giving my final exams, my mother said that Guruji कह रहे हैं कि इसी साल में शादी हो जानी चाहिए. So I just looked at my mom and I said that no, I mean Guruji is joking. So because there were a lot of things which Guruji would say, and then he would say nahi chal chhad de, chal rehne de. So I said, are you sure Guruji is serious? So she says, हाँ, Guruji is very serious. So I for a second I just thought that maybe she's joking. But when I finished my exams and I came to Guruji and I touched Guruji's feet, the first thing that Guruji said is that ए साल खत्म होने से पहले तूने शादी कर लेनी है. And it was already July 2002, and there was hardly any time left for the year to finish. In terms of getting ready for a marriage and all that, it requires time. People plan over years, but anyway, so there was just a couple of months that were left. And this was Guruji's love, because every day he would tell us that karo, shuru karo, tayariyan shuru karo, kya kar raha hai, aaj kya kar raha hai. He would check every day. He would check कि क्या हो रहा है, अच्छा अब क्या कर रहा है, आज क्या कर रहा है. Then बहुत सारे लड़के के नाम भी लिए गुरुजी ने कि ए लड़के से मिलो, ओ लड़के से मिलो, तो तुम्हारे he used to tell my dad कि तुम्हारा कोस्टमेट है, उससे मिलो, उसके बेटे को देखो, इधर जाओ उधर जाओ. ये सब चल रहा था, सब चलता गया. साथ साथ गुरुजी से तैयारियां भी करो, कपड़े खरीदो, ट्रूजो खरीदो, दिखाओ क्या खरीदा है, ये सब चल रहा था. And I was like, okay, I was just like going with the flow and just seeing what is happening. And so much so that when my father then decided that time was very less, so he should do the booking of the place. And so we took out a date and we told Guruji ki a date निकल रही है शादी की. तो हमने बहुत एंड की निकाली दिसंबर की कि चलो साल खत्म होने से पहले तो एंड की निकाल लेते हैं, टाइम भी मिल जाएगा प्रिपरेशन के लिए, और बिफोर द ईयर एंड. सो इट वाज द डेट टेकन आउट वाज 27 December. And so my so Guruji said हाँ डेट चंगी है. And he and so when my dad was finding the booking and trying to book, he did not find booking anywhere. He started with DSY, army, mess, this, that, everywhere, because he being an army officer wanted to opt for an army place, but kahin nahi mili, aur ghoom fir kar mili to Ashoka Hotel. And the Ashoka Hotel also he got at a like a huge discount, because it's not easy for an army officer to do a wedding in a hotel like that. But it happened very smoothly. It happened really well. So all this happened, booking happened, everything happened. Finally one day Guruji said कि चल तू he told my mom कि card design करके ले आओ, एक बारी दिखाओ मुझे. तो कार्ड भी डिजाइन हुआ, बट कार्ड के ऊपर लड़के का नाम नहीं था, क्योंकि लड़का फाइनल ही नहीं हुआ. गुरुजी ने कोई लड़का बोला नहीं, कोई फाइनल नहीं करा, and everything was in the air. And believe me, it's not easy. These things are not easy. This is how Guruji tests your faith, and this is what he does, because there are things in life जो आपको करनी है क्योंकि गुरुजी ने कहा है. Don't worry about the outcome. Don't worry about कैसे होगा. ये जो एक एक सत्संग है, वो सत्संग हमें कुछ जिंदगी के बारे में सिखाने के लिए. वो ये नहीं है कि एक इंसिडेंट था, बट इस इंसिडेंट के थ्रू कितने सारे लर्निंग्स हैं. पहली चीज तो ये है कि अगर अंधविश्वास है तो फिर अंधविश्वास है, फिर वो सरेंडर आना चाहिए, फिर उसमें क्वेश्चंस नहीं होने चाहिए. क्योंकि अगर आप किसी को भी बोलो कि शादी की प्रेपरेशन करो और ये सब करो, और आपको पता ही नहीं आपकी किसके साथ शादी हो रही है, तो वो तो एक it's unthinkable. Nobody can, I mean, do that. But Guruji made it happen. He gave that kind of, I would just say that mind to not question it and to not think over it. So this everything was happening, and it was already November, and the boy was not known. And in November I started telling my mom that क्या होने वाला है अभी, क्या कैसे होगा, कैसे करेंगे. So mama said, let's see, whatever, whenever Guruji says. And one day, just before that, a couple of weeks, I would say, before Guruji had asked me, only me and mom were there in Bada Mandir with Guruji in his room, and we were pressing Guruji's feet, and Guruji ने एकदम से कहा कि बेटी नाल पूछ कि इसको किससे शादी करनी है. And I was there and I blurted out somebody's name because he was in my friend circle and he liked me and I just thought that maybe सबको देख लिया है तो इनको इनसे भी बात कर लेते हैं. So it was a very random thing and then Guruji didn't say anything. So these are Guruji's ways. He does not have to necessarily give you the answer when you think you're supposed to get the answer. Guruji ने मेरे से directly face पे पूछा, but गुरुजी ने कोई जवाब नहीं दिया, ना हाँ ना ना. और ऐसे और 2-3 हफ्ते निकले, कोई जवाब नहीं. और हम गुरुजी के साथ बैठे हैं, उठ रहे हैं, लंगर कर रहे हैं, डबल लंगर कर रहे हैं, 4-4 बजे, 5-5 बजे सुबह तक बैठे हैं गुरुजी के साथ. कोई भी इसके बारे में कोई बातचीत नहीं. एंड ऐसा और 2 हफ्ते निकल गए और 2 या 3 हफ्ते निकले, पर गुरुजी ने कुछ नहीं कहा. एक दिन एकदम से गुरुजी ने रैंडमली 3 हफ्ते के बाद मेरे डैड को बोला कि वही लड़के के साथ इसकी शादी करा दो. And that's how he took the name and that's how the wedding happened. And then the name was put. So these are his ways. We have no idea why he does like this and what is the reason. But all that we need, and हमें समझने की भी ज्यादा जरूरत नहीं है. सिर्फ ये समझना चाहिए कि it's for us. It is his blessings for us, and he obviously whatever he's doing it, he's definitely doing it for our good, for our betterment. So the wedding happened like that, and Guruji walked in with the barat for the wedding. I mean, he and the barat walked in at the same time. And he sat for the shadi till the fera started, and he blessed it. उसके बाद टाइम बहुत ऐसे निकला. I was with Guruji, and one day Guruji asked me कि तूने फैमिली प्लान किए? तो मैंने गुरुजी को बोला नहीं गुरुजी, आप जब बोलो आप, बिकॉज वी गॉट मैरिड, आई गॉट मैरिड व्हेन आई वाज वेरी यंग. आई वाज जस्ट 22. आई वाज नॉट रेडी एट ऑल मेंटली, बट गुरुजी ने कहा था कि शादी करनी है, तो आई गॉट मैरिड एंड आई थॉट कि ठीक है, वील आराम से प्लान अ फैमिली. सो वन डे गुरुजी जस्ट आस्क्ड मी कि तूने प्लान करी है? ऐसे नहीं गुरुजी, आप जैसे कहो. तो गुरुजी सेड कि चल. And by then, Guruji had sent me after my wedding to specialize. He sent me for masters to Bangalore, and he said कि बीच में मैं छुट्टी के लिए आई हुई थी, तो गुरुजी ने मुझे कहा कि जब तू अपना पूरा अपनी सर्टिफिकेशन कर लेगी और पूरी अपनी जब तेरे को डिग्री मिल जाएगी, तब तू फैमिली प्लान करना. एंड मैंने तेरे को मुंडा ब्लेस किया. एंड आई मीन, that's God. I mean, what else can you say about this? Like, there is no, and in सब चीज को 1.5-2 साल था, but he just said that, and I just told Guruji, and I did as he said, waited for the the degree to come and planned. And when I conceived, I knew that's going to be a boy. So my elder kid is a boy. He's 17 now. And the second child, when I had to plan, I was just thinking in my mind and praying to Guruji that give me some kind of an indication that you are there, even at this time, with the second child. And in my 7th month, Guruji sent me a message that you have a girl. I blessed you with a girl. And so in my 7th month of pregnancy, I knew that I'm going to have a daughter. So, I mean, she's also Guruji's child. And ये सिर्फ कहने के लिए नहीं है, but लगता है और feel होता है कि they are Guruji's children. And more than anything else, not that they sit in front of Guruji or they do a lot of prayers or anything like that, but they are the way they are, you know that they are Guruji's children. You just know it. And गुरुजी ने बहुत चीजें सिखाई जो आज आई थिंक जिंदगी को फंक्शन करने में बहुत मदद करती है. लाइक ही यूज्ड टू से कि डिटैच होके सारी चीजें करा करो. डिटैच डज नॉट मीन दैट यू love less or you do your duties less towards your family or towards your children or anything, but don't be too attached, because everybody eventually has their own path and has their own life ahead. So do it as your dharam, do it because you have been given that to do, and take it as a duty and as your prayers or as your reverence towards Guruji. But don't get too attached to anything in life, because at the end of it, we all know that everything is going to be left here and we're just going to go away from this earth with nothing. But only thing that will probably help us in our next life is our devotion towards Guruji. So he taught us all these things, and that is, I think, that gives us a direction to move ahead in this life. And he, we understand that our ultimate our ultimate goal is to just be with him. So sari ki sari cheezein, whether it is health, whether it is what I am today, whether it is my profession, whether it is my children, have been blessed and by Guruji. And he's the one, he's the guiding force, he's the guiding light, he's there in every cell of ours. Yes, miracles happen every second of the day. Every day there is a miracle in life that is happening. But we should not limit Guruji to those things in life. We should think more. We should want more. Guruji आते हैं, dreams में आते हैं, messages भेजते हैं, लोगों के through भेजते हैं. But वो आपके लिए हर चीज ना बताई जानी चाहिए, हर चीज के बारे में डिस्कशन भी नहीं होना चाहिए. क्योंकि उस टाइम पे भी जब गुरुजी के पास जाते थे, हम ज्यादा संगत के साथ बातें नहीं करते थे. Our focus was only and only on Guruji. So it's very important that we focus on that. We don't discuss each and everything with everyone, because उस चीज में आप गुरुजी की तरफ फिर क्या रख रहे हो? आप तो फिर लोगों से मदद मांग रहे हो, तो फिर आपका कनेक्शन कैसे हुआ गुरुजी के साथ? ये हमने देखा है, जब हम गुरुजी के साथ भी थे, हम हार्डली हमारी इन चीजों के बारे में, मतलब अपनी लाइफ के बारे में बात होती थी, because everything was left at his feet, and that is very important to understand. The end thing is the end, I mean, the ultimate line is this, that Guruji is our God. I mean, he came down on this earth in this form to bless us and to show us the right path, the right direction in our life. So if today we don't understand that and we don't get onto the path, then we haven't understood what Guruji is trying to show us. Blessings will happen, but we have to be ready to take those blessings, and those blessings have to be taken without any question. Sometimes he derails you, he completely throws you off track. आपकी जिंदगी किसी डायरेक्शन में जा रही होती है, सडनली ट्रैक चेंज हो जाता है. बहुत मुश्किल होता है एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग. बट ये समझना कि वो ट्रैक भी गुरुजी ने ही बदला है आप ही को सेफ रखने के लिए और आप ही को सिक्योर रखने के लिए. दैट इज अ कांस्टेंट प्रोसेस. So just keep the faith in him, keep your love for him endless, and keep the love for him absolutely pure. It's very overwhelming to talk about Guruji, and it always gives me also a sense of just sometimes you're in a state of shock that so much has happened, and he's there with us. And I will end my satsang here, but I would be more than happy to come back again and do many more satsangs, because these are the major satsangs of our life. Jai Guruji.
Jai Guruji. Thank you, Nikki Auntie, as always. Beautiful, and we look forward to have you here soon. Thank you, everyone.